Well, hello there, motherfuckers. Well, it's just like, ha! Whoa! 1.75. I mean, guys, this is getting sad already. It's just like, for years I warned about WWE eventually just going off the deep end. I said it's only going to get worse. I told you guys you would post and tell me, oh, Brad, it's gonna go back to TV 14. I kept saying even if it goes back to TV 14, that's still not gonna improve the quality of the show. How could changing the fucking PG to TV 14? That's it. That's the answer right there. The whole PG sucks crowd. They were saying that's the answer right there. Put that shit back to TV 14, and it's gonna be better. Is it now? Really? The thing is, what I can't wrap my head around is how people still don't understand. They blame the matches. They blame everything else under the sun, match quality, this and that. How about we talk about the fucking writers? Because that's who's responsible here. This is McMahon's fault. Either McMahon is shooting down all the good ideas or all the ideas that have the potential to be good, or the simple fact of the matter is that they're just shitty ass fucking writers and McMahon has bad taste. I mean, we're talking about a 70-year-old man here. This is who's the lead writer, basically. Fuck who's got the position of lead writer. At the end of the day, this is McMahon. This is McMahon's show. This is a reflection of McMahon's ideas. At the end of the day, it's McMahon who gives the thumbs up. It's McMahon who gives the go-ahead. It's McMahon's show. It's McMahon's product. It's McMahon's Raw. It's McMahon's SmackDown. It's McMahon's pay-per-views. It's fucking McMahon! It's all about him, okay? This is his fucking show. So if you're gonna blame somebody, blame that fucking 70-year-old asshole for all this shit that we see. Blame him for a 3-hour, 7-minute pay-per-view that I can't even watch because it has no fucking reason to be watched. I watch Raw. I don't feel like I've missed anything. I don't feel any desire because the show fucking sucks. Okay, there was a little bit of creativity on SmackDown, but then you forget to show some of the big stars like Corbin and Swagger you're trying to build up. Don't even show them. Then you've got random ass shit. Like, you want to build up Jinder Mahal. I don't know why you want to build up Jinder Mahal, but Jinder Mahal gets a win where it's a big deal after jobbing him out for weeks. Don't even show him. Then you start building up Nia Jax, and you start building up Braun Strowman. They're not even on Raw. What? Like, there's no consistency at all. Where's Brock Lesnar? Once again, Lesnar just disappears once again, but we know that's because of his contract and all that. Then we think to ourselves on Raw, okay, so, we don't even see Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens have any interaction whatsoever. They had a match last night, controversial match, no interaction. So if it ain't going to be Seth Rollins, who the hell else is going to challenge Kevin Owens? There ain't nobody to challenge the guy for the title. There's nobody on the roster. So they have to bide themselves a little time. So they put Enzo and Cass, they job them out in the main event. That's their main event. The tag team that has nothing to do with Kevin Owens and Jericho. Just throw them out there. No main event, no build-up or anything. Survivor Series, Hell in the Cell is right around the corner. Don't even bother to build up for it. Well, why do we need... Who's wrestling for the title? Who's challenging Kevin Owens? I don't fucking know because they don't tell me. We're watching a show with no fucking direction. There's no character development. These guys just have fucking random matches without any fucking purpose. There's nothing happening. What on Raw advanced the stories? Where's Triple H? We see him briefly backstage, leaving with Stephanie McMahon, and that's about it. There's no follow-up. Triple H shows up. What is he, mysterious? Is he fucking Eric Rowan? Is he one of the Wyatts? Just disappears into nothingness. He's creeping around backstage. The guy, like, is one of the McMahons. So why is he such a mysterious figure? They can't find out where the guy is? Where the fuck is Triple H? You know, it's like they think that they have all the time in the world. And the question I need to ask is, why isn't the USA Network getting on their asses? Or maybe they are and it's just not being reported on. But 1.75. It is time to take a fucking look. If they're not getting on their asses, they need to right now. And the funny thing is that they don't even make a fucking effort to try to improve the show. Well, I don't know what it is. If they don't give a fuck, if, you know, they're like, oh, fuck it, if the ratings go down, we're just going to put it on the network anyway. Because right now, this rating and the amount of subscribers they have is about equivalent. So I'm sure now everybody that's watching the 1.75, I'm guessing that that is probably who's already subscribed to the network, like me, the hardcore. The hardcore, I can't even sit through Raw. I'm watching fucking videos on YouTube, for God fucking sakes. It's been years since I've missed a fucking full pay-per-view. And I can't even sit through that. But I warned you guys. I warned you. I said that I am not sitting through fucking 17 fucking pay-per-views. 12 is enough. You're gonna shout out a bunch of more pay-per-views at me that I don't give a fuck about. I already said that it didn't work out for them even when WWE was of better quality back in 2004, 2005. The brand exclusive pay-per-views were still not getting good buy rates. They still weren't getting good responses. So why try it again? Why try a failed idea again when WWE is making even fucking less money? Now, they're still making money off of people. They're still raking in that dollar. But the thing is, they're losing fucking ratings. USA has got a threaten to throw them off. And the thing is, I don't even know if they care. Because McMahon, I think the guy's fucking senile. Back in the day, when the ratings started to plummet and things were looking bad and they were about to be thrown off the fucking network, what happened? McMahon gave all of control over to Vince Russo and said, just make this shit better already. Just fuck it. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So what happened? He ended up writing a better show, and the show improved and the ratings improved. And in fact, it led to a massive fucking wrestling boom period. And someone asked me in my Q&A, do I think wrestling is, and I already answered this, is going to have another boom period? And I said no, because there's no reason for there to be a boom period. When there were wrestling boom periods, that is when wrestling got really good. They found the creative stride that was really working for them. And, you know, there were like two wrestling boom periods. In the 80s with the rock and wrestling connection, because Hulk Hogan, it was mostly Hulk Hogan, guys, that put the fucking WWE on the map. People love the energy. They love the attitude of Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, guys like Jake the Snake. They love the colorful characters. It made musicians who had a lot of personality back in the 80s getting together and making for an exciting product that was very marketable to the masses. That is why that they actually managed to shut down Saturday Night Live. A show, that's what I always try to get people to realize about WWE. Their ratings were so amazing in the 80s that they actually didn't show Saturday Night Live like once a month so they could give you Saturday night's main event. Do you guys realize, and even still to this day to a much lesser extent, Saturday Night Live gets ratings, especially back in the 80s. The show was home to some of the best comedians and comedic minds of all time. But people don't seem to even want to talk about that nowadays. Thing was, this was a show that got ratings. And Wrestling was so massive, they had no choice but to put Saturday night's main event on and get even better ratings with wrestling. Marketable wrestling. Wrestling that was good. Wrestling that was exciting. Do you think... This is what I understand. Do you think a Sami Zayn was going to preempt Saturday Night Live? No. Do you think a Kevin Owens was going to put WWE on the map the way Hulk Hogan did? No. So it's like, we need to cut the show, Brad. We all know that Kevin Owens ain't Hulk Hogan. Yeah, but that's the fucking point. Where's the big stars? Where's the guys that are going to bring WWE into the next wrestling boom period? They don't exist! They don't exist! And there's, so maybe there's potential there. I don't know. But the thing is, we don't have the writers. We don't have the direction. It's not these guys' fault. I never said that. These guys, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, they go out there. They put their bodies on the line. I respect that. I've said that time and time again. I put that disclaimer out there. Finn Balor goes out there, puts his body on the line. The only complaint I have is just how these guys are being put out there, how they're being marketed, and they're not entertaining. They're not entertaining. They go out there, it's the same thing. Suicide dive from every guy. False finish, false finish, false finish to the fucking point where false finishes don't even have any meaning anymore because every single match has a false finish. So how's a false finish supposed to be false when I know that it's not? But wrestling's great, right? The ratings are falling, but we're still going to praise Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. No. The fact is, the more you praise it, I keep saying, and giving, and keep on saying that, oh, this is good, this is fine. It's like that meme on the internet with the dog sitting in the fiery apartment. This is fine. Oh, no, it's not. That's why, we don't have the creative direction anymore. This is not the Attitude Era. This is not the Rock and Wrestling Connection. This is very, very bad. 1.75. I mean, I don't know what it was, what WWE's ratings fell to last time when they woke the fuck up and started the Attitude Era. I forget what that number was. Maybe it was a 1.6, but whatever it is, this is pretty fucking low. To think that 2 years ago we were at a 3.0 and they stuck with that 3.0. That 3.0 was almost eternal. But now they're not even anywhere close. They were like, things are fine, 2.7, 2.6, 2.5, 2.4, 2.3, 3.2. And it just fucking is spiraling out of control. And people are still going to say, football, 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 football. No! It's not football. It's shit that's killing it. It ain't fucking football. Oh, touchdown. No! That ain't what it's about. It ain't fucking football. No, it's not that fucking shit. First of all, I even read that even football is losing ratings because of all the Colin Kaepernick bullshit and the Black Power stuff. People are turning away from NFL in droves as well. Getting sick of that fucking shit. Just like people getting sick of the fucking shit in WWE. So that ain't the reason. It ain't because fucking football, NFL. It ain't that. The thing is, they used to take ratings away from the NFL because the show was so good. I told you, guys, they even got better ratings than fucking Friends at one point. And you know how amazing of a show, well, I don't really like it, but I'm saying Friends was an amazing fucking show back in the day to a lot of people. It was one of the top sitcoms of all time, and they beat that show. They beat must-see TV on NBC, one of the major fucking networks. Just with fucking SmackDown of all the shows. SmackDown, a show that today gets lower ratings than even Raw. So you're telling me that SmackDown, the supposed B show, was actually doing better than Raw back in the... It's just like people don't wrap their heads around this. First of all, you don't even really have to sit back and think about it too long. You know what I'm saying? If you're like not even my age, even if you're fucking years younger and you still remember this shit, or go fucking Google search it. You want to know what's fucking wrong with WWE? You want an idea of what's fucking wrong with it? Well, take a fucking look. Look how it was compared to 15 years ago. What was going on in WWE? They had excitement. They had intrigue. They actually had material that was good, that was stimulating, that made people want to tune in week after week, or the pay-per-views. WWE was rolling in the money because they were actually putting out shit that people wanted to see. People don't want to see the fucking garbage that they're currently showing because it sucks fucking cock, dick, and everything else that's related to fucking male genitalia. It sucks all of it. It fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. It motherfucking sucks. And I've said this for fucking years here on YouTube. And they were like, oh, Brad, all these fucking excuses and shit like that. Well, where's your fucking excuses when the ratings are so fucking low? And I don't think we're hearing it back because there's no way that USA is tolerating this fucking bullshit. It's got to be their lowest rated show. I mean, I think even Law and Order reruns, even at fucking 4 a.m. in the morning, are probably getting better ratings than fucking Raw. That's how bad it fucking is. Nobody likes this shit because it sucks. It's horrible. There's no reason to watch this show. Why did people watch this show back in the day? Because you had segments, you had characters, you had comedy, action, drama, sexy women. The show had it all. It had a little something for everybody. Nowadays, you get 20-minute matches. You get fucking Stephanie McMahon degrading people. Who the fuck wants to watch that shit? I mean, like, what is this show even supposed to be? That, you know, I remember reading in TV Guide, or some magazine or something like that. They even dubbed WWE to be Satan's Circus because they were saying like how crazy it was, how like exciting, and like how, you know, just like, you know, that this is like fucking Satan could make it because it was just so fucking whoa. You know, you don't hear those comparisons nowadays. I mean, like, the thing was, all eyes were on WWE. WWE was so controversial. It was like just taking everybody. Kids were fucking killing each other doing wrestling moves and fucking parking lots and on, you know, school playgrounds. It's like everybody was obsessed with wrestling. People couldn't wait for the next SmackDown game. Now it's not like that anymore. People don't give a fuck about wrestling. It's fucking shitty. Just about every single person I talk to. They might, like, check out WrestleMania once a year because, you know, it's WrestleMania and they know that it's it. But they'll say the same thing. Wrestling used to be so much better. Everybody I know talks about Stone Cold. Like, even if they were never a major wrestling fan, they talk about Stone Cold. They talk about The Rock. Is anybody talking about today's stars? No. No, because it's like, okay, you know, you always make the excuse, oh, well, nobody could ever be another Rock. Nobody could never be another Stone Cold. Well, you don't hear anybody talking about any of these stars. Once in a while, somebody will bring up Randy Orton or John Cena. But the thing is, we haven't had a star in many years that's been introduced that makes, you know, people want to draw comparisons to them, makes them want to talk about them. You know, it's just no one gives a fuck about this because it's so fucking shitty. There's no reason to even bring it up. It's garbage, and everybody knows it's fucking garbage. 1.75? I mean, we thought 1.88 was low. This is like more than a whole fucking point lower. I mean, this is the thing, because people are just saying, fuck it. Who the fuck gives a shit about this fucking garbage anymore? It's not worth watching. There's no reason to watch it. It's not good. Why are we going to watch a show that's not good? It wouldn't make any fucking sense. Well, there you go, guys. There's my rant. I cannot even believe that the ratings have gotten this low. You know, people are talking about WWE bankruptcy. Here's my real thoughts on the bankruptcy and all this shit that might be a possibility. No, they're not going to file for bankruptcy. They're not going to go out of business. WWE, I don't think, is even doing that bad, really, financially. They're not doing as good as they were. But they still make money off the network. They still make money off of live attendance. Still, people buy the tickets to the shows. They still sell out WrestleMania, no problem. You know, they still get paid for their interviews and shit like that. They have an agreement with ESPN. So even though the ratings are falling, it's kind of weird because they're a publicly traded company now. So I guess that was a smart move on their part because now they get more money. You know, they have investors, so they're more profitable this way. And, you know, people like to say that they're a sellout because of that. And, you know, but the thing is, I guess it works for them because otherwise, if they weren't and they were still privatized, then I think that they probably would be filing for bankruptcy right about now. And I think that, you know, maybe they would start changing things, but because of this now, they're still in this fucking bubble. They're not going to change. It's quite obvious. They have not made an effort to change since the ratings dropped below a 3.0. Have they even taken any steps to try to improve a single thing on this show? The answer is no. No matter what you fucking say, you kick and scream and disagree with me, the answer is no. They haven't done a single thing to try to catapult this shit. People still, and certain fans don't even get it still. The hardcore fans still don't get it. They don't get it. They think that, oh, it's because of the champion. They're still blaming Cena. They're still blaming Roman Reigns. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you still gonna do that stupid argument about, oh, it being Cena's fault? Cena ain't even on Raw, guys. Are you still going to make the argument that it's Roman Reigns' fault? Roman Reigns opened the show. We didn't even fucking see him for the rest of the show. And the ratings got worse even as Reigns was not on the show anymore. So take those fucking arguments and stick them up your ass. Grow the fuck up and get some fucking intelligence. And realize that the whole fucking show sucks. Because we have shit-ass writers. We have a fucking maniacal old man running the show that at one time he contributed to the ratings in WWE being successful with the Mr. McMahon character. But now he's just a fucking clueless asshole. There you go, guys. There's the mega rant. There's the rant to end all rants. I hope you liked it. And once again, this has been your YWC champion spouting the truth for all you fucking assholes out there. Ha ha!